jeez. Alright. Fine. I love this.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingers.
It's what's going on in there? It's the vitamin D deficiency. You know, you don't get so much sun in here. We're doing it to treat SAD. Man.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
You want to not smoke in here, dude?
I'd like to trade some items. Of course.
Give me that cigarette. You don't have a cigarette. Crimson baseball cap. Take that. So, Sanctuary. I remember I almost said logged off, whatever. I remember logging off here looking at the tenants because I wanted to expand on that. We could see about doing, probably not here because I always said Sanctuary I don't want to be my main settlement, even though it's definitely turning into my main settlement. So I'm thinking maybe I do some stuff at drive-through and get them going. They were saying that there is this nice open area back here we could throw some tenants in. Pretty consistent setters, even lowering to 720p. Anyone else getting the same? Seems fun on my end. The bitrate's actually even lower than it was last week. So like we shouldn't even peak much up over 6,000 anymore. Even Twitch is saying the connection is excellent. How's the wife's work injury healing up? Pretty good so far. She's actually written off this week as well, much to our surprise. We thought she'd be up for working this week, but went to the house doctor Sunday, I think. And no, Monday. And wrote her off for this week too. So there's that. It's gonna be a bit of a shorter stream week this week. And like actually maybe shorter, because last week I said that as well and it actually wasn't at all. It was fairly normal streams the whole week. So we'll see. Today definitely ending it a little bit early because we got birthday stuff to do. Father-in-law's probably coming over at some point too. And, all sorts of stuff going on. Yeah, we could grab some tenancies back here and work on it a bit if needed. But you know what? Actually, the size is getting up there. There's a lot of people living here and everything. We should probably just do it elsewhere. We'll do it elsewhere. That's fine.
I should have done more.
Yeah, you should have, June. Good going. Way to go. You wrecked it. You ruined it. Whatever you're complaining about, it's absolutely your fault, June. Gosh. Just... gosh. Gesundheit. Yay for that. Well, you don't want the father-in-law coming over. Come on. It'll just be a real quick coffee. 10 minutes. In and out. Easy peasy. He'll grab his mail, have some coffee, and then he fucks off. Like, immediately. He definitely doesn't stay for like 3 hours. While we just sit there idling at the table wondering what the hell to talk about next. Because actually there's nothing to talk about. No, never.
Crop's been growing pretty good.
Oops.
Lately.
Wrong button. It feels like it's been weeks since I played this. So I like this as like a sort of a worky outpost type thing. I'm not sure how we integrate some tenant buildings into that, because the tenant buildings I'm pretty sure don't look at all like anything else. They look just normal. Lease utility, we could also do some of that just to get some basic things done. The big thing with that, mixed alloy scraps for this one. Okay, so maybe not. I was gonna say the big thing for this was the, like vendor credits or whatever, but turns out not all of them are like that. The ones that actually do, like, crafting stuff, but I got settlers for that, I suppose. This is going to be interesting just because power surplus conversion and also plus 100 additional power. But yeah, the mixed alloy scraps of that is not so great. These are like if you really want to do the like specialized community thing is what this would be really good for.
That's a nice little setup. Wouldn't mind one of these at the agency.
Yeah, I don't think I got a tech computer anywhere in here. How's it going, Deluc? You melting much? Hopefully you're doing alright. Oberlin Station, huge too. Location isn't too bad with reaching other stuff. Well, reaching other stuff, it's the same regardless of where you go, innit? Just the, well, the supplies are a bit different, I suppose. Yeah, Cheese Radar Deluxe, when you get that stuff printed up and all that, yeah, the pics in Discord, always welcome. Where? Basic production, that's where it is. Man. Again, it feels like it's been weeks and weeks and weeks since I played this. So... I don't know if this tells me what I'm after. So it can, like, maybe not. Where would I look for the settlement info that's like, oh, you've got this much purification and... all that. This probably. Local settlement statistics. Yeah, maybe this. Yeah, I think the tenant buildings could help out a lot with this stuff. You just do like the... Because it doesn't actually cost... It doesn't cost anything, in fact. Just the materials to build the building, and then you power it, and then boom, there you go. It gives you a big boost. Probably need to have that. I have to give them a doctor at some point, too. Give them some of that. That's just overall. I thought there was somewhere where it showed you like how much sanitary you've got and everything. Yeah. Oh, I'll just start doing it and figuring it out. This vendor stall will scrap. Tailor shop will scrap. The vendor stall I could have maybe kept. We'll turn this into a doctor thing. Empty counters. come over here to the shack. Let the doctor look at you. Basic medical center. Wha-bam. Just bed. Tip, don't get carried away sticking mines and oil wells everywhere and accidentally burn through your entire collection of basic circuitry. Why, that happened to somebody you know probably, right? Definitely not you. Oops. On the plus side, basic circuitry is not that bad to get, really. I think there's some, like, higher tier junk items that you find out and about that just turn into just a ton of basic circuitry. Sticking right through the stair there, just so you stub your toe on it. Give him a little clothes hamper too. For the dirty bandages and stuff. It's a little sideways. That's okay. It keeps it interesting. Little shelf there. And put a small light on that, probably. Floor and table. I have 920 basic circuitry. I don't know where it came from. We just have it. I think Wilson's a big game changer with that kind of stuff. Like, it really just accumulates like crazy. Oh, that's a terrible spotlight. It's a really bad spotlight, actually. Alright. How about this guy? It's also orange, so it matches. Wow, okay. There might be an outdoor light that works as an actual spotlight. Nope. Alright. Fine. Fine. Oh, that is really small. Alright, in that case. Oh. Whoops. Random healthy tree. Small. I see. I wouldn't call that small. Alright, though. Criminy. Yeah, we'll see. Scoot these slightly. Something like that. Just because it'd be like where the people hang out that the doctor's working on, you know? That's what I'm going for with it. Maybe get a carpet or something. Carpet. If I dual red, it even matches the spot that they're meant to be standing on. It's a little bit raised. That's a little bit too raised, actually. Just looks extra bad, what with the popping through, but maybe some of them are just ripped and torn. Like, that's fine. That's how it is. Yeah, I remember there being a proper spot. I think it was in defense or something somewhere. But yeah, it's one of those that needs power, which, speaking of, we can replace that light and get a nice architect one that's a bit brighter. Modern street lamp bright. Maybe also tuck it over here. All right. What a place. I like how compact it's getting, though. I find that to be way more interesting when it's all just like you're making use of all the space, kinda. Ups and arounds and all that. Okay. Hungry from lack of food. I'm sure it's fine. So, tenant buildings then. Yeah, sim settlements too. I think that'd be the type of thing where you'd want to start a new game with sim settlements too, just because of how it works. There is a second add-on that you can install alongside Horizon for compatibility's sake. But for simplicity's sake, I wanted just to keep with Horizon just to see what Horizon was like. Oh yeah, our water's not connected anymore. Maybe give it a little wall light over here. That it's not really doing anything for it. Fluorescent light bright. There we go. That's a little more like it. Oh! What? Don't think those were turned that way before, so we gotta fix the lighting up there, I guess. Apparently. And these don't radiate power, but they only cost ceramic and steel. Whereas the base ones were... a little bit of copper as well. That's fine. We got copper. It's a little problematic we're using that as like the main connection point, the recruitment station. But at least I know how to fix it when it does act up. You just like go into its menu and close it again and it sort of refreshes and stuff. It's just the act of setting it to automatically turn off or turn on, like the recruitment bit of it. It seems to maybe think you want to turn off the entire building. Or some such. Maybe you got a nice ceiling light in here. What is that? Wow. Okay. Whoa. Okay, maybe not that. The thing's big, but it works. Plasma turret, Mark 7. Good, good, good. Okay. Reminds you of Hangman's Alley a bit with how compact it is? Yeah, kinda. Kinda. A little less run down with nasty mattresses everywhere, but yeah. So I'm thinking we can do a bunch of tenant buildings along this outer bit here, and we can like put some back walls in between here and there to lock off this general side. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we go for just go big with the large residences. We got the vendor credits. They don't take a whole lot else. And then there's still the stone and brick apartments. There may be small ones that I had just looked over before. No, those are all nice and put together. That one's pretty interesting looking though. Alright. So large. Large, junked. Eight tenants affected by settlement's current conditions. I think I want daylight for this generally, so I can kind of see what I'm doing.
Lost track of how many blisters I
Oh my god. Player exists. Everybody ever. Blah, 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 blah. Parched from lack of water. A trauma kit as well for my injuries, because it looks like we're pretty roughed up. And then the workshop ration. Oof. We're still... no, we're well fed. See, I don't know why I rounded that off. We were like 111 something hunger. And we ate the stew for 86, and it's just bam. Unless rested is also meaning that I eat goodlier or something. I don't know. This well-rested thing is, I feel like, not the best implementation for how do we get the player to have a sleep need so they're not doing out and about business for so long. Because I think that's what you try to solve with that, is how do you keep the player from just exploring for 10 hours real time straight without any stop? My answer is, why do you care? But when he rested, you actually put the food in your mouth. When you're tired, it falls off the spoon all the time. Ah, yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay. Never mind. I take it back. I think if we wanted to do this really proper, we would have to have... quite a bit of gap between these places. Changes in elevation to keep it kind of interesting. And also make some custom stuff in between. I don't know how much of that we're going to be able to manage here. Oh, I see. You've got like a different support. Because like these are nice because you can just do a big block of them, which... Over here, I guess, along the big screen, we could do that. This is really affecting the settlement size thing. Kind of curious if I ever done much in the way of Monster Hunter content on the channel. Or not really the type of game in my wheelhouse. Monster Hunter I played a bit of with my wife, never recorded or anything. Monster Hunter Rise, I was thinking about streaming. I don't know how that works for a stream game though. The idea being that like I try to do it solo, but then if I really need help with it, we can get some folks in from chat to help out. Hopefully they don't bring like super crazy overpowered hard counter tryhard gear to still keep it somewhat fair, but sometimes you just need extra bodies, you know. Man, I want like a camera, bam, with like an on-screen display. Okay, and I think just back a little bit then. Because it's all like curved and stuff up here, but if we wall up, I guess it doesn't matter if I wall up the whole thing. Probably fine. Southern Power. Where are your pylons at? Ah, okay. And then... yeah. And you. Ah, just there. Okay. I can probably link them all together. But we definitely need proper generation. Like, really proper. Because we're short 15, 30, 45. Could just do a bunch of solar panels. One panel each powers these. Nothing more can be built. Oh, settlement size. Wow. I don't know if I've ever actually seen that message before. A lot of bikes? A fitness studio. Huh. Is that the command table? There was one of these you could increase settlement size at. So that also kind of worked for that. I think the field kit? Strange menu for it. Whoa. That's a big increase. Okay. Jesus. That ain't fucking around. Alright, not even halfway there. Oh my god. For a second, when it took away the solar panel in my hand, I thought I was somehow out of a material. I was like, oh god, what did I just spend way too much of? That's fine. Still good for a bit. I think copper will be the first thing we run out of in general. There. That's a good bit of power to get us going for now. And then we can do a... Guess just a pylon? Doesn't need to radiate, so we can go with the architect one. Just a big honking telephone pole. We found it, and a little bit crooked. There we go. Connected! So they should be okay. Oops. Yeah. No options for you. And then we just do some sort of a junk wall business in the back here. That's fine. Still not sure what this ball track thing is for. Not these. Oh my god. Was it like a prefab or something? No. Where's the nice junk walls that I've got, like, the proper ones with, like, some minor fortifications? Fences? Ah, fences. Thank you. Man, these menus though. I ever mentioned how much I'm not a fan of them. Yeah, ish. This hill is troublesome. I think it could work. Worst case, they do end up coming around and stuff. They'll just get blasted by a turret or so. It's probably okay. And they can't fit down beneath, so they'd have to go up and over. Because I don't really want to try to fit in like a big concrete foundation or something in there. Wedge it in. And back here, that's just bonk. That's easy. Just needs to disrupt the pathfinding a little bit is all. They're like small metal walls. Man, how do we have like so little to work with in this? I don't get it. I was hoping we'd have a fence that had like some more metal rusted bit like that. Just to help it blend a little bit. How's that look from back here? Yeah, not too bad. Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. I thought maybe just some boards going a different direction, but eh. Rescue Milkman today to put him in purgatory? Maybe. We got the bullets for it, I think. Could do a little bit of raider shenanigans. Were we in the middle of anything? I did a little bit of Far Harbor last stream. We got to a point with that. It hasn't gotten, like, super difficult yet. Still hanging in there. But we did, like, head back to, You know, resupply and all that. Go back to dance and report to that guy. That I did do. We got new repeatables for the Brotherhood. One of them I think wasn't even that far away. So maybe we do that just to like get the swing of things again. Especially since today's going to be a shorter stream, I don't think I want to get involved with too much. And Dance is eagerly awaiting me to go into his blimp fun ride. There. If they want to try to be fancy or anything like that, then there's a turret for them. Bastards. Ugh. I don't know if I want one over here as well. Just to generally keep an eye out. Radar tower. Wow. Yo, they got cable in there. Really don't know what the radar tower does. I'd like to think this gives you maybe early detection and like extra time to get to this place if it gets attacked. Not being buddy-buddy with a xenophobic racist, are we? What, the Institute? Or the Brotherhood? Or pretty much any faction in this? Yeah, a little bit. Not with the Brotherhood, though. Like, I'm doing some of the Brotherhood stuff just because I like the repeatables, but ultimately I think we're going to be going with a mix of... probably siding with the synths for Far Harbor, and then also doing some railroad stuff, because I've personally never done anything with the railroad. I discovered them so late when I first played. These don't snap at all, do they? No. They're not really meant for... I don't think you're really meant to be doing like an entire wall of this stuff like this. I think this is more for like patching in small walls / fortifying like a big front entrance thing. Do we want a door going out that way? I don't think so. I think just this whole thing we wall off. These hills. Thought about getting kind of fancy with it. It's the same wall again. I like these walls. I want more like this. You know what, actually? How visible is it if I poke through the bottom? Quite, but... we can just jam another basic wall into that ground to hide it. Yeah, that matches way better. I don't think I even need that anymore now. Okay. Who's shooting all the time? What are you doing? Who is that? Why is that? Ow. Some raider asshole's been shooting at me for a while. Why?
Gone for good.
Won't be bothering anybody now. Not anything you can't haul my way.
Okay. So back to this then. Probably plonk a couple of these small wall bits in. I want more of these walls. These are great. Just these little patch things. Get some half height. Be perfect. Yeah. Is Yeti trying to hide something? Find the fence. Find the fence and you'll find an oopsie. Pretty easy, really. Okay. And if I was really motivated, I could get a walkway up along here, but I think I wait on that because we could be expanding the tenants a little bit Get another one of those buildings here. We can get rid of some of the junk wall to reduce some of the monotony going on over there. And that'll be that. Next up, I ought to get a little more lighting going on and also see about their farm situation, because I think their farm is still using like old school size 3 farming things. Sentry spot on top of the movie screen? Would it reach anybody up there? Doesn't hurt to try. We'll find out. Because then that can look out that way too. And then attackers also come from out here, but if they come from out here, I don't know. I guess they just fuck up our power situation. Which is quite a bit crooked, I've just noticed. Oh no! This is going to be rough to match up. Mole rat tunnel. Ew, give me that wood. I think that's like as bad as it was. Terrible. It's better. What I would do for like actual like being able to draw lines and paint things and leave notes for myself in workshop mode and oh geez, like an actual like, you know, workshop mode made by people who actually gave it them really would be just tremendous. Oh well. Man, I don't know. That is a sniper turret if I have ever heard of one. That is wild up here. We can try it though. What's a little more defense? A guard post way up here. Some sandbags. For safety. We'll be like the gunners, or just a little sentry chair hanging out, somehow still gives 6 defense. Can you even see over the railing? Ah, surveillance camera. Yes, that's what I want. Yeah, I don't really have like a sniper turret or something, so yeah, it'd have to be a guard that's assigned with specifically a sniper rifle. I don't know if that's worth it. Maybe a plasma turret. I don't know. If nothing else, it distracts the enemy for a little bit. Locked. Okay. So what are they missing then as far as essentials go? That's the next thing. Tenants 14 out of 30. Don't know if it's just being a bit slow with it. Stability 100, wellness 90%, tenants 8 out of 24 here. I mean, they got a doctor set up. 4 bottles of aspirin. Wow. It's like a little shelf. I think productions, specialty jobs, and services. Yeah, heating is a need that we need. So a little handmade water heater. Throw that basically wherever. Doesn't require anything too wild. +1 heating. Total heating now at 5. Okay, they're probably fine for that then. Refrigeration. Probably would like some of that. It also requires power, annoyingly. But I think I can be sneaky and get it through the wall. Oh, right, maybe not. Okay. Where are we here? Yeah, that's with the outhouse and all that. Okay, so... yeah, right. So that's out. Fine. It's annoying that its connector is in the back. I think I might actually have to do like conduits or something, or we do like that. Actually, that'll be fine. I forget that I've got these type of things going on. Just get a really teeny tiny small battery back there for it. What else for refrigeration? This nasty thing? Ew. It's a little... That's a little too yucky, I think. I think it was 2 per, but we can connect it in series. And work our way up to the proper wall one. We really just need... Really just like even a conduit would work, honestly. I don't think I'm that scrapped for power. We don't need it to radiate power. Too close to this and there we go. Balls, we are short on power. All right, got another solar panel out there. The roof pieces with holes in it, I don't know if those... Like, I was trying to mess around with that kind of stuff on another settlement before, and I don't know what the issue was, but it seemed like the power conduits weren't actually going through windows and stuff. I remember them being able to. So, like, the ceilings that have the holes in it and all that, to, like, route power through. I don't know. I wasn't too happy with it once upon a time, though. Oh, gosh. Right, okay. Yeah, the large windmill, too. That was a pretty easy thing to make. You know what I think the power issue is? Because we're at 15 people. I think maybe this toggled or something. No. Oh. Oh! You're not at... It's not actually connected. Like to anything, this. Right. Okay, so you know what then? Instead of a connector, we're only like 1 power short. Just get another wall-mounted thing in here then. Bothers me how far away from the wall these have to be. Still happy. Still happy. Still happy. Okay. I think we're like kind of glitching the wires a little bit, but hey. That's fine. So now there's like a ton of extra power in here. For not really any good reason. But oh well. Fine. What else do we need here? Heating, refrigeration, sewage treatment. We got an outhouse. Outhouse we've got, and also it's not in here anymore because we've got the max. But we have a person doing a what's it? But I guess we could get another outhouse and see about doing a centralized sewage treatment thing. I hate when it does that. There we go. $20 sewage treatment now. Okay, I don't think we need another outhouse. I think we're okay with sewage. Research currently does nothing. Factories, mining, oil, mission jobs, basic production. I mean, I guess workshop construction levels +1, like we can get another construction depot in here. Oh, or the construction vehicle? Yo. Forklift. Doesn't even take that much to make. Nice. Depot and vehicle both apply the 3 limit or 3 of each. I think it means that you can only increase workshop construction levels up to 3 across the board by having these things. That said, it is just limit 1 per settlement. I can still have this guy in addition to that. And that'll be the +2. And then somewhere else I have the 3rd, which I've already got this in Sanctuary, so if we were to plonk this in, then I think that'd maximize our workshop construction levels. I think. Yeah, it's maybe a little bit stuck in there now. There. Delicate parking. Yeah. Purification, but I need purifier modules for that. Wood salvaging and all that, that's just crud, I think. Ramen milk certificate, we do have one of them. Get some milk going here too. Produces a little bit of food and happiness. fences it all in. That works out okay though.
Hi Yeti, hi Wasteland survivors. Thanks for all you do. Whoosh whoosh.
Whoosh whoosh whoosh. Thank you, English Vets with Prime. 13 months. Thank you very much. And what do these actually do? The workshop level allows you to make higher end workshop things. Typically you would be improving it through your bench and like your research how to do that stuff. But these just give you a bit of a boost. So it should be up to like, yeah, 7 or 8, I think. Okay, only 5 for the construction levels. Allows me to build larger structures. Levels can be gained by increasing settler population and placing construction depots, but only up to 3. Which I've got now. But these are just the big unlock milestone things, basically, for allowing you to make proper stuff. You know, like the solar panels, I needed to have workshop technology level 3 or 4 to do, or something like that. Technology level, also turrets. Trading for who I can contact through the trading, what's it? It's all a whole manner of things. Oh boy, do I even try that. You really think they measured out how much one tile is and like... we can actually get these things to look okay. Or is it just gonna be like usual where... it's just haphazardly sized and won't actually ever fit anything? Probably that. Scaffolding rails. You think they're more reasonably sized? Because these were like safety rails, right? Yeah. They don't really link together at all. They just sort of are. But at least we got 1 full and a half, though. They're at least sized. So at least there's that. Can I get you to click, maybe? To the side. Because then I could at least use you as a guide. Doesn't seem like it, though. I just don't see the point, like, when you're making this, and it's like, hey, here's a fence thing, how do we size it? How long should it be? Well, you got tiles. Like, why... why would you have it sized differently to that? I don't get it. Am I nuts? At least we got these for kind of a build your own type thing. They haven't just left you completely hanging dry. Fences always bothers you so much nothing fits. Yeah. At least you don't really notice the overlapping too much with this being the wire. God, maybe the corner one. But you know it's there. Out of sight, out of mind. Just pretend it's not there. Benefit of me with my memory, sometimes I'll forget that it's there. And I'll be like, wow, look at I made that work. How'd I do that? And then I'll like get upset at myself because I can't figure out how I did it before. I'll be like, but it worked over there. Oops. I wanna jump up here is what I want. I wonder if the fridges are actually kind of okay with passing through themselves like these are. You're not in the way or anything, it's fine. Yeah, just park there, that's great. Thank you. I think that's pretty okay. It gives them an alright amount of protection. We can come over quite a bit, actually. Maybe not that much. Phew. Okay. Man, oh man. I think we're kind of committed to having this as our primary settlement now. Snap is off, but it's like still wanting to snap. No, just up the pole there. Look where my crosshair is and look where the light's being placed. What is this nonsense? You just let me free place ya. Like that, kind of. Oh my god. Fine, fuck it. You don't get lighting. Holy shit, dude. I don't know why it's even still, to this day, so bad. Like, do they just not care about Fallout 4? Like, this is kind of a big part of Fallout 4, the whole workshop thing. It was kind of the entire shtick. And they just kind of shat it out and just let it. Even with mods to make it more tolerable, it's still a bit busted. Thank fuck I've got it for allowing clipping and like rotation freely and all that stuff, because vanilla it's even worse to deal with. Oh my god. So I don't know where to find the menu where it goes through like how much actual sewage treatment these people need and all that. I don't know. Don't know, but we got a pretty okay amount of some sewage we're definitely set on, I think. 20 seems like a lot. $10 out of 24 settlements or tenants. I think we're just waiting on more happiness to get it properly topped off. Maybe we need more food and drink and stuff as well. They do actually have... Getting rid of that small generator because we don't need it. Do actually have the proper foods here. A bit of vision for the farms. Wow. God, I love those brighter lights. Oh yeah, supply depots and stuff could also do. It's not too... It's a nice, like, boost. And it kind of works in my just stuff corner that I've got over here. It says it requires a person, but... Not really sure where they would stand. I'm sure they'll figure it out. So there's a bit of that. Like a wall shelf thing. Almost. It's very wide, this. Not that wide. Yeah, not that wide. Almost that wide, though. Almost. I was just thinking about, like, putting a... workshop grid on. Somehow helps a lot. What? Just for a bit of support down there, you know. I don't think I need automated farm. We do have the materials for that though. What a mess. Gotta like have this completely diagonal just so it fits okay. Yeah, it's good. That's good. Okay. And this is where if we had like actual decorations, I could put like a couple buckets and stuff in, but there's nothing for that. At least not yet. It sounds like that might be something that they add in. Horizon, that is. That they add in later on. To allow you to, like, actually decorate the place a bit. The junk items that you pick up and everything. You'd, be able to place down through the settlement menu. So then it's not affected by physics or anything like that either. Which that'd be aight. I'd like that. It would be a little bit hellish trying to find things that you want in the menu, which is, again, why I would love to have, like, a favorites menu type thing, where you can mark something as a favorite, and then it's just there, in the favorites menu. It would be almost necessary, I think. Hello, existence. How you doing today? Love the Dying Light 1 series on YouTube. Oof. That's going back a little ways. Thank you, though. Happy to hear it. How are you? You know, you don't really see the supports there, but we know what's there. We know what's there. I don't know if somebody can actually get over to that and work it. Is it? It's counting. Okay. 42 food. 33 water. I think that's probably mostly fine. You even give them an artillery piece. What did these cost to get the automated stuff going? Not a whole lot, really. Like, it's... Production rating plus 12? Produces 6. Strange. We could go for that as well. The trouble is, where do I put it? I wouldn't really want to have it out in the elements at all. So it'd be in here, I guess. And we'll go for... just more more Tato? We're just Tato farmers. And then lights and power connections, that's the one. Is it just not the... Or do I have it like way too low? That might be the issue. Yeah. Okay. And then across. And we still got power. Okay, cool. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 13 power. And we have 16. So that works out. Nice, nice, nice. Huzzah! Also, hello, Toothless Shark. Welcome. With a scary logo man with pincers. Oh no, never mind. That's his hand and he's waving. I thought he was clicking his hand together like pincers. You're gonna give me the clamps or something. Alright, I think we're set for here for now. We might one day clean up their farm proper and give them like actual planters. Maybe keep the wall going a little bit and turn some of this into the planter, and then this would be like, I guess, a storagey area for that. Jeez, this place. What a mess, huh? Could get a couple vendors in here. I think we still got unemployed people. Probably bring up the max amount of people one day too. Kick that up to maybe 20 or so we definitely still have some workers. Or, I guess, I keep like double backing on myself. If we go with automated planters, that frees up a lot of farmers. Maybe 15 is still fine then. Because I would like to get some more vendors in here. There is no snap on these counters. So we just gotta eyeball it. General store. A tailoring shop. So we got 5 vendor things. Codsworth the robot. Hello, welcome. Were you in here last week as well, or was that just straight up Codsworth? Weapons surplus, and then yeah, the armor outlet too, I guess. There, for now. I'd still like to do the wooden market stall type deal. But if we do gardening out here, Which I'll leave a couple things as a reminder, I suppose. Flat, extended. Oh, I see. Just wooden compost. It's basically free, and then some basic walls. It's a reminder thing. And then that can turn into a storage. And then the vendor stalls we can get properly out. Here. But for that, I may as well just go with, well, I could probably just go with the vanilla one, but for the reminder, we'll go with the empties. It'd be like a fun little markety area. And then they can have like a seating area somewhere and decorations and that whole thing. Hey, do you guys have Giddy Up Buttercups, by the way? I'm not sure if they do. Find them all, if you dare. Move out of the way, guy. Man, Arlen's gonna be so proud of me. Alright. It's starting to come along, this place. That only took, what? Not even 2 hours. Only like an hour and a half, just about, to get all that done and set up. Could use a little more lighting here and there. But I'm happy with it. Back to Sanctuary. I'm still a bit sad about Dying Light 2. You got me thinking about it, bringing up Dying Light 1. And I don't think it was just me going in with expectations, because I went in with pretty flat expectations. I expected it to not really be that great in the first place, but it really turned out just to not be good at all. And then with them messing with the common biters to make them, like, really, really super grabby, meant that you couldn't even really play with them at all. Which took a lot of the fun out of the game.
Identify yourself.
I don't know if they tried to just, like...
Taught those raiders a lesson.
Your
I'll teach
attempted
them again if they
escape
come
is
back.
only making things worse for you.
If they tried too hard to make it, like, a serious game when they should have just made it fun? Or what really happened exactly?
Hostile in progress. Please stand clear of the fugitive.
Something's out there. Yeah, no kidding. Gunners. Hiding behind some corn. Jesus Christ. Everybody inside. We're getting fucking shelled in here. I agree, Mama Murphy. I took her chair. Does anybody see him? I'm going for flank. Oh my god. It's scary when they've got Fat Man. Who's who here? That's all us. I think we cleared the front already. It's like way back around here. Is there a visor mod that I can put on sunglasses or my gas mask or so that highlights friend foe?
Here we go.
Order will be restored. So, please subscribe.
Look at all the blood.
Because there is one that was like gives you additional information about target, but I think that might be like resistances or something.
Someone should make use of it.
Take the combat rifle to maybe repair, because I remember we did get a little bit of adhesive going. We sort of know how to get it. We don't have the good recipe for it yet though. But some of these things I can start just taking gun-wise to sell. Man, poor Brahmin. Jeez. So what all got nuked? There's a couple explosions out here I saw. What are the gunners even doing way up here anyway? Don't seem right. My god, I think we did it. We took her chair back. Take that, Mama Murphy. She can be like a contributing member of society now. What the? There's another body out here, I thought. A power fist. Alright. So who had the Fat Man? One of the sellers might have looted the Fat Man. Am I okay with that? Yeah, water. That needs a repair. Otherwise, it looks okay here. Seems fine. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple more defense things set up. Yeah, I think I keep with the heavy machine gun Mark 7. It seems like a pretty good all-rounder. The armor penetration that the API rounds got and everything. It fucks me up, so I don't like fighting them. What is that? Oh, Mark 3. It looks so different. Painted. Kind of nice. Okay. And then we still got this guy back here. Yeah. And then for the guys that spawn like out there, I don't know. It's a little bit whatever, I feel like. So we got two options, as far as I can tell, for Mama Murphy. Does she go back to being the doctor for the settlement, replacing June? Or do we put her on a power cycle? Put that lazy sack of bones to work, generating power for people. I think we can assign her. I took her chair, so she should have just reset back to default, or I've broken everything, as per usual, and she's just vanished and is no longer a settler or anything. Also entirely possible. Could always use more power. Can we, though? I don't think it turns into excess power down the road. Ah, there she is, finally. She put herself on militia duty. That ain't right. Here, give me these back. You can probably keep the pompadour wig, though. Road leathers? Ugh. Ugh. Put her right here so we can all see her. Yeah, she's trying to hide. Build a spin close. I was thinking about doing that in maybe Covenant. We turn that into just a fitness center where I just have people power cycle all day, or I put them in the pillories. Something like that. Alright, back to work, everybody. Well, I guess I gotta find something for Mama Murphy to wear. I suppose this works. Gross. Do I not have glasses? Oh, they're up here. Equip? No. Adding outfits to sellers potential to destroy existing clothing and armor on them. Read help before. I don't want to get into that at all. I feel like fashionable just works the best. There she goes. Go, Mama Murphy, go. You got this.
Okay. Sure.
All right. What did I end up going with on the power cycle? I don't even remember what buff I gave it. You okay? They're actually dead. Wow, Mama Murphy, you're a terrible instructor, Mama Murphy. So I think I remember the choice I went with.
Wouldn't want one to waste now, would we?
Just turn them into corpse generators. We'll store those for now. Mama Murphy's still assigned to that, and so that's okay.
Mama Murphy.
Let me get in my chair and we can talk.
Yeah, alright. Go for it.
Aching too much to talk too long. I should sit down.
Okay. Well. Oh. You do actually play music. Never mind. I should bring Ada. God, Ada's missions and quests and stuff. We gotta do those at some point too. I got a doctor. I don't think they should die if I got a doctor. That's fucked up, man. Let's take care of our vitals a bit. I just melt everything down into scraps just for the skill at this point. Turn it all into just generic animal stews or arthropod stews or whatever soup that I can do. Gulper stuff. Okay. Or bug kebabs if I want to be, you know, a bit quicker with it, I suppose. Okay. Survival skill 161.72. Not as high as I thought. Can still go up, what was it, 13 or so? I think it was. $162.9. It can still go up plus 12. So still a little ways to go. We got 121 campfire crafts left before we run out of being able to naturally improve that. And then past that, we have to just dump into perks / bobbleheads / books. Right. I'll have a workshop ration. Still parched, 68. Alright, we'll sleep then. That's it. That's it. I'm building a bedroom for me. Because now I got the space for it. Haha, ho ho. I'm taking the ceiling fan, by the way. Get that done. Hey, wait, it's you. Hi. Old Longfellow. Yo, what's up? I barely didn't recognize you. Your underwear's on the outside.
We heading out?
No.
Not yet. Just stay put for now.
Right.
Right, there wasn't just like a basic doorway thing, was there? Right. You got to go with the one with the weird awning. A little bit cramped in here, though. The hell's the ruckus I'm hearing? What's clattering around all the time? Ew, pipe turret Mark III. What? Gross. Must have been a misclick. There is no way I'd be able to get any sleep with that ruckus. What is that? Just something on the roof? Why is this ceiling fan so loud? Ugh, get rid of it. I don't want it anymore. I changed my mind. You guys can have it back. The roof cats? Those martins. God damn it. Both in life and game. You know what? Open door policy. Come on in. Until you start standing in the doorway and being in the way all the time. Personal vault bed, personal bed, personal comfortable bed. That sounds good. There. So I always got somewhere to sleep. That is very bright. And also stuck in the wall now. I forgot these walls are like that. God damn it. Alright. You know what? It's not that bright, I guess. It gives them a little bit of residual. Ish. What is that? RR light. Looks kind of wacky. Okay. So that's gonna tank happiness for a while? But it's not my fault! Oh well. Do we really care about happiness in Sanctuary? They got a functioning pool table. Oh my god, Codsworth, I forgot you looked so good.
Codsworth.
May I accompany you, sir?
No.
Would you like to?
Why, yes, of course, sir.
Not now, Codsworth.
I see, sir. Another time, then.
Forgot I gave him legs. Oh, it looks so weird. Okay. What do we got for mail? And also the settler missions, gosh. This whole stream is just like workshop management stuff. But nothing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. Fine. Good work, Mama Murphy. Well done. The Aster we can turn in for some money, but eh. You know, I do wonder with that power fist, actually. There much I can do with that?
Try not to sever anything you might miss.
Can harden it to make it a little bit stronger, I guess. Oh, yeah. I mean, compared to what I've got, seems like it could be stronger. But I'll probably end up making my own in that case then. Just reverse engineer the thing. You even really worth selling? Not really. Outdated receiver. What? What? Okay. Man, Mama Murphy's really going for it over there. I think I got a mover. See how she feels about that.
Hi.
Ooh, he restocked on smokeless powder stuff. Okay. There's those. This combat rifle we can probably still mod a little bit. I'm not sure if I ever checked into that. Oops. The Minuteman General's uniform isn't that bad either for like under armor. There's that for now. I don't think so. Okay, bye. I think just the power fist, really. But then I could make like a really cool proper power fist. If we want to go that route. Which, I don't know. I remember it being a bit of a loud thing to use because it makes like a solid ka-chunk sound every time you attack with it.
Selling what you build ain't a half bad way to make a living.
Could get a little annoying. And yeah, I didn't like do anything with this. It's got a plus though. Maybe we were like running low on time or something and I had to get going. Powerful receiver. Long ported barrel. Long light barrel. Ah, yeah, VATS. With long light barrel. A recoil compensating stock. Oh. Jeez. Just a standard rapid eject magazine will be fine. 15 rounds is plenty. I'm not going full auto with this thing. Give it a circle sight. It says reduced range, but it's not that bad still. Go just a compensator on it. No augments available. It's shooting 45s. Okay. Rename it to just combat rifle for simplicity's sake. Yeah, I don't want to go full auto for a really long while. Like, full auto SMG would be okay because you can put in the 38 rounds, right? So it's a little more manageable that way. Because that turns out to be like 1 smokeless powder per shot. Which is like, maybe, kind of, sort of, but then you figure going out and about adventuring, you're going to blow through like 300-400 smokeless powder then that way. Which, not so sure on that. So yeah, you can also use the 556, but we were going 308 and I think 38 for simplicity's sake, that way I could remember. Yeah, 308 and 38, but we could with this go 308, 45 maybe? 45 is pretty expensive.
I'm gonna run some diagnostics while you're tinkering.
Yeah, this thing looks wild. It's just big.
Time.
I almost don't want to look into the Gauss rifle just out of spite. Yeah, 308s were okay. 38s were really easy to make. We could almost go, we could almost go 38s and 45s and just forego the 308. He recommends something every single stream until I check it out, and then it's shit. And then they find something else to recommend. That's how it's been every single time. Would I be okay with getting rid of the sniper? Because I could put a small scope on this. I think the Deliverer had like it didn't really have a whole lot for sights, right? Yeah, not really. And it fucked up its default accuracy a bunch. Take it off the silencer. That's happening. Ooh, we could put the advanced receiver on. Right. Oh yeah, I guess rename that too. Whoops. Because it doesn't update, like, by default it'll update all this stuff as I change it and modify it, but if you go in to rename it, then it's just like, oh, well, that's saved, and it never modifies or appends anything to it ever again, which is fine generally, but it makes it a bit more confusing figuring out what I've actually got. So there. Hunting rifle. Combat rifle. But yeah, if I were to... If I took off the scope, is it like specifically hunting rifle with scope, or can I... Yeah, I can just attach mod straight up. I might want a short scope though, because long scope is quite long. Yeah, I think I want short scope. This is going to be difficult to get used to. Oh. Wrong weapon. Short scope. Just a basic short scope. And then medium scope back on this, just so I've got that. Okay, so with your 308s you would be doing 82 damage, which is pretty good. This is only doing 40 damage with the 45 rounds. But maybe it's a bit more usable, and it saves me a little bit on the smokeless powder. Yeah, kinda, sorta, man, I don't know. I don't know if I want a short scope either. We'll give it a shot though for a bit, I think. And nothing says that I got enough capacity, actually. I could still keep this on. Okay, so that didn't save at all. Unfavorite jet. Interestingly, you can have both a drug and also a weapon attached to the exact same favorite, which is kind of fun. Every time I pull out the sniper rifle, we just, you know, go bullet time a bit. Almost convenient. Almost. So let's go all in then with this. If we're gonna go with that, we'll give you a long scope then. I think the accuracy is fine, and we don't really want to sacrifice the range too much. Short mag, I think, is also just fine. Full stock was about the best I could do. Long ported barrel. Advanced receiver. Okay. And then we could put in, like, we wouldn't have a lot of it, but we could put in proper ammo.
I'm gonna run some diagnostics while you're tinkering. Take your time.
Because the 50 cal was like stupid expensive. 108 smokeless powder. It's like 10 smokeless powder per bullet. Oof. But in theory, we can do that. And then for selling stuff, because oh my god, selling stuff. Burgers, pizzas, salads. There's some carrots we can sell. A bit of corn we can sell. Mute fruit we can sell. Settler rations we can compost. Potatoes we can sell. A lot of these beers we can likely sell, but I'll, for the moment, hang on to it. 53 boxes of Blamco brand mac and cheese. What are we doing with all this? The happy birthday sweet roll. Oh, I thought those were screws and nails. Those are the candles. Oh shit, okay. I thought it was just like obviously hazardous to eat with like razor blades and screws coming out of it. Never mind. $93 glowing fungus. I don't even know what we do with that, but we'll sell 50 of it, I think. The rainy day coffee cup fund, I think we already dipped into a little bit. Don't have just like a ton of, yeah, I got a ton of Assaultron torsos we can get rid of too. A bunch of mods. Hunting rifle, hardened receiver, 3 of them somehow. I guess I was taking them off of weapons. The pipe gun, short night vision scope. Why? I forgot we were finding weird things like that. Okay. That's kind of whatever. Junk, junk, junk. Sort by value. Go all the way down to find the cheap things. Because those I most likely have hundreds of. Something for the tooth fairy. Some milk bottles, paint cans. Dirty ashtrays. Clean ashtrays. Whoops. $189 coffee cups. Bring that down to 144. Cafeteria trays, bring that down. When we start finding more Institute dudes, we'll be getting plastic from their weapons when we salvage it, so that'll be a fun thing to look forward to. 160 nuclear material. And that's just what I've already got, like, in my pocket. I probably got some vehicle scrap still hanging around that needs to be broken down still. Still. Alright. Battered clipboards. Oh, they give springs at least. I don't know. I think springs is something I could maybe make myself though. Some of the common tools, get them out of here. Alright. Then we start getting into the stuff that's just a little bit fancy. A fire hydrant weapon. It's a shovel. The fuck? Okay. It melts good. Like, really good. I think some baseball gloves I can... no. Use leather patches for a bunch of stuff nowadays, actually. Yeah, I think that's the most of that. I would like both if possible. I doubt it, but find out. So, ah, right. I can't afford that. Okay, never. I thought he couldn't afford buying the junk that I gave him somehow. Never mind. The hardened receiver as well. Both of them. Okay, I think a lot of that I'd kind of like to hang on to just because it's fun having that stuff. So that's that. What can I get? I can get 1,000. And since it's not cheaper buying it in bulk or anything, I can get the smaller ones. Just kind of buy what you can afford. And there we go. So you've got a ton of 308. 308, which I can't really use anymore. You've got instilled the 38. And then 45. $38, $45. Or $556, $100. Smokeless powder for 20. For 20, 72 smokeless powder. It's a bit of a step up. What's the damage difference like, though, I wonder? Because we could maybe do that for the combat rifle instead. God, the frame rate is so bad over here. Yeah, plus 5 damage. Not that much. There's that. Plenty. And you're okay, I guess. I'll make a little bit more of it. And then some 50 cal. Very damaging, this thing. I don't think that's 10 times. I think that's like 4 times. God damn it. Okay. That's that. Okay. Medicated bandage, 2 combat sims, 5 medicated bandages, 2 first aid kits, still got a trauma kit. Got a little bit of food and water stuff. We'd be ready to head out. However, it's short stream week. So I think we've maybe gone through a Fallout 4 stream without... Well, no, there were a little bit of action, actually. We got Fat Man a few times. Those stupid gunners coming up on us. Nuking our position. God, there was a lot of them, actually. I missed all these dudes over here. Two depleted stealth boys. What a try hard. Okay. That it finally? I think so. Wasn't there also, one of these like little islands out here had tar berries on there, I think, right? Some more wild gourds. Whoa. Fun fact, it's not actually... Okay, it's a little bit radiated here. Yeah, fine. I thought there were tar berries around here somewhere. One of these like sort of southern islandy bits here. Maybe it's like further back.
You a Geiger counter doing cartwheels?
Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. And yeah, remind me next time for the TV dinner trays for that aluminium. Because when I see aluminium, I think, oh, that's something that I probably need a bunch of for things and stuff, but we probably also mine it at the same time. I haven't really looked into what we're mining and how we're processing that. 5 mini nukes. Holy shit. I'm also hoping that we can eventually get the money situation properly sorted, so I don't really have to deal with you know, selling junk all the time and stuff. I can just kind of go about my business, you know, and just money accumulates because of all the shops that I've got and vendor boosts and everything. That's the hope. All the tenants that I've got. One day I could maybe buy like advanced stim packs and combat stims and all that stuff. one day, maybe. Production unlocks. $700 credit income? I think that's vendor credits though. Income 372. I think that's the caps that we get. I'm not sure why it's saying max 700. Seems a bit high, but eh. That's vendor credits too, the 372. So then what's the credits from before? That also vendor credits. Or we get them both? Do we add them together? Do I multiply them by the reciprocate? Do we divide by pi? Oh, that's just like maximum and like how much maximum we could potentially have. I see. Okay. So wait, we don't ever really just get caps from people? We just get the vendor credits all the time? Even the tenants? They're also just vendor credits? Because I thought I was just generating caps, because it seems like whenever I look, I just suddenly have like 900 caps. I don't think that's Wilson going nuts, and I barely sell weapons and armor. I just scrap it all. So I don't know where the caps are coming from them, so I just kind of assumed that was just the tenants doing that. And by scaling up the tenants at the drive-in, we'll be getting a decent bit more money. Credits for caps at the market terminal. I think I needed a like market tier 4 for that. Credits for caps. 100 credits for 10 caps. It's not a lot. It's also 200 trading I need for that. I think there was a better one somewhere, maybe. Yes. I'll take 2. What the fuck? Maybe that was the one. Oh yeah, and the power from armor vouchers we can get for vendor credits as well. So then, yeah, I don't know where all the money that I just kind of accumulate comes from. Maybe it is just Wilson finding just loose caps that litter the world entirely. Well, I'm on ballistic weave. Plus 30, plus 10. Bam. It's on. Hello, Lithrandal. You're coming in at a bit the end today. It's a short stream week this week. But hope you're doing okay. Welcome. Oh, that's a nice little injection of resistances. How cool of that dude just to be selling the
Some trees are
weave.
committed to one romantic relationship at a time. They practice mahogany, D.
Ah, I get it. Oh, thank you, Lithurandal. Why the short streams this week? Wife is still home with the work injury this week. She's doing better, but she was still written off this week, so she's off this week. So I think I might spend a bit of time with her hanging out. Today we got father-in-law coming over, we got birthday stuff going on. It's a whole matter of things. We'll put the target scanner on and see what that is exactly. Oh, Cosworth loved that. Holy shit. There's the VATS Matrix overlay for a bit more VATS hit chance. Ah, there we go. 90 science is what I need. Targets are highlighted. Aha. While aiming or while just crouching / weapon drawn. 90 science. Gonna forget that. And then we can get the Robco on-screen database for +2 intelligence, which would bring me up to still not enough, oh no, that would bring me up to max. Genius is angry. Low health, more resistance, and melee damage. Not overhauled yet. Yeah, it shows. Ugh. Plus 30 resistance is not a lot when you're just about dead in this. Radiation weapons more, fusion cores last longer. 10 science skill per rank. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd be wanting the improved intelligence for those last two. But whatever. Stat increases from items don't allow me to unlock perks either, it turns out. So, ho-hum. So that's a basically pointless mod to have on. Work in progress, I assume. I think I wrap it up here. I don't think there's anything else to really... Oh yeah, command table. And then we'll wrap it up. Real quick, and then I'll go. 10 is 25 out of 30 now. It is getting up there slowly. I think it just takes a bit of time to like flood them in and calculate and make sure the happiness is okay for all that. Stats and options. 44 successes, 33 fails. Military up to 36. Craftsmanship 39. I think every 25 is a rank up, I think. Alright, so how are they doing? A settler recruitment radio. Small jars of explosive material. Used can of smokeless powder. Yes, please. Plasma grenade, blowtorch. Parts. Steal adrenaline, sanitized water. A puncturing shovel. And then just a bunch of meat. Alright. You still got, yeah, could use a few more military kits. I'll get that going real quick. $40 powder per... Well, per 6. Junk away. Garbage clothing away. There are a lot of trucks outside. What's going on with that? So many people delivering things and stuff. I think tomorrow we're set up then to just head out straight away. I got food and water and vitals are taken care of and everything. Ammo-wise, we're set. Pistol for general fighting, combat rifle for general fighting, slightly longer range. We got the sniper rifle for proper long range with 50 cal loaded in, so massive damage. These are all upgraded about as much as I can. Melee weapon. Might see about a fast melee weapon one of these days. Get like a fast bleeding or a fast poison or something going. Try it out. If the difference between small and medium was so significant, maybe fast I can get in some really cheeky hits. Why does that Mr. Gutsy have legs? Because it's Codsworth, and I gave him legs. Because... I forget exactly why. I don't think there was any reason. I think it looked funny, so I went with it.
Hey, Codsworth.
May I accompany you, sir?
Not now, Codsworth.
No,
I see,
Codsworth.
sir.
No, you may not.
Another time, then.
It's a Mr. Sexy now. Yeah, man. Oof. It's hot legs. Yeah. Yeah, I'll wrap it up here. We're set and good to go for next time. I don't know if Mama Murphy's actually able to access this. I thought maybe she'd be able to. Because sometimes I don't really care too much. Maybe that's a bit better for her. And we got a personal room set, and we did a bunch of work with the drive-in. Like a bunch of work with the drive-in. Pretty easy. Stab a goal in the face whilst it's mid-lunge with the fast weapon. Would you knock it out of it, though? I mean, the hope for me is that I can get in a cheeky hit and kill. So, like, Rad Roach, or small garbage crap like that I don't want to waste a bullet on. Just, you know, get a hit in before it attacks me, so I don't even have to bother with the whole blocking business. Stops the animation. Ooh. We got the planters set up for later on. Just placeholder stuff. The vendor stall's going in. They'll eventually be moved out. We'll do a market type thing with it, but we got the tenants up and running. Little Brahmin milk pen, workshop construction stuff. It's happening. That was the start of the stream. The first like hour and a half of the stream we did that. Because I thought they gave me caps, because
Need to get back to
I just have money. But vendor credits, I guess, also work. You know, all 100 vendor credits, 10 caps per when we max out our trading. Boy, that's not convenient at all, like whatsoever. But
Yes.
okay, fine. I thought tenants at least gave me caps, man. Little disappointed in that. Oh well. So tomorrow I think we can just like head out straight away and just do something. I don't know, we gotta like go to Super Duper Mart and clear that out still. I guess we can possibly start with that. We still gotta head down to Somerville Place to get rid of them, so then we can carry on with like helping out settlements and all that. Finally get something else rolled for it. And then the other lady wanted me to go up to Zephyr Ridge Camp, which is on the far west side of Far Harbor, the complete opposite end of the island. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So I'll probably do Super Duper Mart. It's probably ripe for a re-looting anyway. Turn that in. Maybe get onto the Blimp with Dance to progress that a little bit.